Today, we're looking at my new covered smokeless fire pit area. And we're drawing a new winner for the Polaris stove from Fire Maple and the winner for the emergency radio. So stick around if you entered these giveaways, and if you want to see how I built this huge gazebo. This is awesome. I've always wanted a covered fire pit, and now I got one. Let's get into the build of this. If your ground is as unlevel as mine, you're first gonna have to level the ground. I poured 6 concrete pillars here for this 20 by 12 hardtop gazebo to sit flat and be level. I didn't do it 100% correctly. 4 of the 6 pillars I poured were not the right height, but I made it work by shimmying them up. Don't ask, I'm not a mason, and I don't pretend to be one. First, I started with the pillars of the gazebo. These are the connection brackets for the main support beams. They didn't fit 100% correctly, so I just made them a little spaced out just by bending them a little bit. Once I bent them a little bit, they slid right in, and I was able to continue working. Then I moved on to putting the pillars up. This wasn't the easiest step. It was really windy. I ended up having to hold them down with bricks. That worked out well. And then I moved on to the end, the end braces. I dropped it once or twice. But once I got it connected, it was much more solid, and I wasn't worried about the wind.
Really thought I was losing it a couple times there.
The instructions for this build were very good, and it definitely claims that you need 2 people to put this up, but it's definitely doable with 1. Once I got the pillars up, I started with the roof rafters. The roof rafters were some of the hardest parts of this whole build to do by yourself. Getting the main support in the middle and the rafters going down to each corner. I was up on the ladder, stretching as far as I could to get it up on all 4 corners, but eventually I got it. Once I got the main supports up, it was time to move on to the rest of the rafters. One by one, they went up into the air. That wasn't the easiest thing to do, but that was much easier than getting the main supports up. And once those were up, I moved on to the roof panels. I did it. This is awesome. It's covered. This is a double layer roof system with vents in between both layers. I wanted this so that the smoke from the fire pit would exhaust through the top. It does a great job doing that. A smokeless fire pit really helps to control the smoke inside of the gazebo. My fire pit, my smokeless fire pit right here, is just a washer drum from a clothes washer. It does a great job at making a fire smokeless. It's got so much air. It's made out of stainless steel, and it's a very cheap alternative to those expensive smokeless fire pits that you can buy. Pretty much it's free. A lot of people junk washer machines when they're done with them, when they stop working. So you can find them on the side of the road. You can find them on Facebook Marketplace for free, Craigslist for free, or go to the scrapyard and ask for one for free. The roof panels were a bit of a pain in the butt to do by yourself. I was able to do it. It definitely took some time to get the roof panels up. I highly suggest you don't tighten everything down until you get it all fitted, and then you go back and you tighten all the nuts and bolts and make sure it's tight after that. Sometimes you have to move pieces side by side to make them fit properly, and having them not tight, having them loose in order to move them around really helps, especially fitting the roof pieces that have cutouts for the rafters into place, because there's very little give in between those. So having them loose really helps you get them in place. Once you have all the metal panels on the roof, you can go around and put the final trim pieces up. This is another place where you don't tighten it down until you're completely finished. But once you have it all finished, this thing is awesome. It's been raining since this morning, and I'm under here enjoying a fire without getting wet. A covered fire pit is just awesome. I've dreamed about one of these since I've owned my own house, and I finally got one, so I'm sharing it with you guys. Domi Outdoors actually sent this to me for review, so I want to thank them. If you guys are interested in this Domi gazebo or any of their gazebos, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Go check them out on Amazon. It's a lot cheaper than going to a big box store, and it gets shipped directly to your house for free if you have Prime shipping. It comes with screens, so you can screen the whole thing in. It's not bug season anymore, so I'm not gonna screen it in until next year. It also has curtains that go around the whole thing, so you can close it in and try to keep heating from your fire pit. My fire pit. I don't know if they suggest having a fire pit underneath it, but the whole thing is metal except for the screen. So I have to have a fire pit because I'm a pyro. I like to have fire. You can't have burn counts without a fire pit, right? So that's about gonna do it for the gazebo portion of this video. If you entered the giveaway, stick around because I'm about to draw the winners to those. All right, so first we're gonna draw the winner of the Polaris external stove from Fire Maple. Obuy ended up sending this to me, not Fire Maple, and they will be sending the winner the stove. It went unclaimed last time, so I have to pick another winner. When giveaways come unclaimed, I have to draw another winner so that it doesn't go to waste. So we'll fetch the comments, anything goes. 75 comments, let's pick a winner. Miles Robinson, no way. Let's see if you were in. I have to go check to see if he wanted in. Hold on. Nope, Miles didn't want it. All right, picking another winner. Robin Crucial. All right, Robin, you won the stove. If you want it, contact me at my email address, adventureswithspackman@gmail.com. Spackman has 2 N's. Now the giveaway for the emergency lantern radio. Oh, I have the URL in the comment picker. Anything goes. $67 comments. Pick a winner. Z-Maze. Nope. X-Maze. All right, X-Maze, you're the winner of the emergency radio lantern. Both of the winners contact me on my email, and we'll get these shipped out to you right away. Thanks a lot, everybody, for entering the giveaways. I really enjoy giving back to you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Appreciate you watching this video of the gazebo. So keep an eye out for more giveaways because another one's coming from Fire Maple very soon. Pretty sure I'll post that next week. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.